All right, that time again, folks. Welcome to CubeFit Core and More. Let's go ahead, get moving. Starting off with a stretch here on the ground first. So go ahead and get yourself situated. I'm going to do the same. And we're going to go into a hamstring stretch here first, 90-90 hamstring stretch to get us started out here. Okay, so we're going to go down flat on the ground, locked out at the knee, pointing that toe towards you, and then we're just pulling towards that torso to get started. Welcome in, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Try not to let that leg bend. I know when you get to that upper limit right here, it's easy to let that start bending a little bit. Try to keep it locked out for me. 2 and 1, and then we're going to the other side here. Same thing, locked out, pointed towards you. And we're starting out with the stretch here today, but we're going into obviously some core techniques. Main thing for these first two moves is really, and I say this a lot, but keeping that back nice and flat, all right? So you'll see as we come up here, we're gonna go into a Russian twist, okay? So you're going to keep your hips down on the ground, and then we're leaning back, keep this back as flat as possible as we rotate these shoulders. Go ahead and join me here. Rotate, rotate. Good, and not just those hands. Make sure that you're getting that full twist through that T-spine. Try not to flex. Good job, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. One more stretch this time. I just want that knee to come all the way up and in, and then you can play around here at the ankle while you're doing that, okay? Getting that hip flexion, moving around in the lower leg too. Good job. Let's go to the other side. Knee as close as you can get it. Moving up, down, and around at the ankle. Okay, nice work. I'm going to look towards y'all this time. We're doing that exact same thing. All right, get up to that hip, flat back, rotate as much as possible. Good, not worrying about those reps. Just making sure that you keep all those coaching cues going. Excellent. All right, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next stretch we're gonna go to is our half kneeling stretch. So as we go into that, we have that right knee down, we have that left knee forward, and we're really trying to tuck that pelvis here forward. And then I want you to reach up for me. As you reach up, if you have that left leg forward, try to reach over just slightly. Gonna get that tensor fascia there at the front side of your hip a little bit more. If you get a little twist, reaching over to that front leg. Good, one more breath. All right, release it onto that other side, half kneeling again. Tucked here through that pelvis, reaching up and over. It's common if you feel it a little bit more on one side or another. We tend to get a little hip shift, whether it's just standing and shifting on that one leg or being dominant. 2, 1, back down on our hips. And just like with that Russian twist, main thing, keeping that back nice and flat. This time as we're moving, we're going into our scissor kick. So for this one, we're up and then we're moving in and out. All right, so go ahead and join me here. In and out, entire leg, not just those feet, right? Entire leg moving in and out for our scissor kick here. Nice work, keep it moving. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. So next one, half kneeling stretch again. Gonna add to it if you want to. So you can do the exact same thing that you did where you're reaching up and over. If you want to, you can grab this back leg, All right, and then you can reach up through that hip. Good, and make sure that that hip doesn't stay pointed back like so, okay? So you wanna really make sure that you're bringing it forward, squeezing that glute. It's easy to arch through the spine and give yourself a false sense of what's really going on. Trying to pull that foot way up. Keep the core tight. Closer you pull that foot up, the more you're gonna feel it up into that quad and then into the hip a little bit more. Good, okay, release. Again, same thing. If you're cool with that half kneeling stance, go ahead. If you wanna overload just a little bit, go ahead and grab that foot. Awesome. Almost there. 2 and 1. Okay, release that side. Last scissor kick right here. So we're going back and forth again. Reach it on back here. Let's go. Good. What you're doing with those hands doesn't really matter. You can feel those abs working. You can bring them to the fingertips to the side if you need a little bit of support. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Let's stretch it out again. These stretch strength supersets are my favorite. So going back with that knee to the chest, we're bringing that knee over and across as far as you can go. All right. Again, you're going to go ahead and flex that knee. So you're bringing your foot up. If that part isn't happening for you, then you just reach back right here. Okay. If you can get some more quad hip flexor stretches going, then go ahead and grab onto that and try to bring that shoulder down to the ground. Good, just steady breathing here. Nice work. Release it, all right? And then we're gonna go back into, so we did our lateral V-sit not long ago in this class. What I wanna do here is I wanna go just with a single arm and leg. So you're gonna bring your shoulder all the way back and you're reaching this foot all the way forward. You're coming up and in and then back down, okay? We're gonna do that 12 times. Up, I'm making contact with that knee and elbow. Don't necessarily have to, but it gives you that line we're supposed to be moving in. Good, make sure you're not tucking that chin into the chest. Keep it up. Always full range of motion. I'm tapping that elbow down on the ground lightly every time. 10, 11, last one. And 12, excellent. All right, wrestle, other side. Knee coming up and in. Across, some people are right here. Others that want a little bit more of a leg stretch. You're pulling up, pulling that hip. Good, and then bringing that shoulder down. Awesome job, everybody. Enjoy it. Just breathe here. Two and one. I'm gonna turn. We're still gonna be on that side, so I'm gonna be on my right side. I'm gonna turn just so I'm not facing away from you. Okay, so we're stacked. Going all the way back and then meeting on this side too with that elbow and knee. Nice work, everybody. Keep it going. Ten, 11, and 12. Good. So from here, what we're going to go into is our bridge. So for our bridge, all you're going to do, the iso hold, coming up, squeezing those glutes, making sure the backside is turned on as well, not just this front abs. And we're holding right here. okay? Turning on that posterior chain. Actively squeezing on that backside. Nice, don't let those hips sink. It happens over time as you get fatigued. Keep them up, last few seconds. 2 and 1, slowly bringing those hips back down and pressing the mid and low back down into the ground. I want you to continue doing that as we go into our conventional crunch forward, okay? So with this one, again, keeping that chin up, just like we did with our lateral crunches, bringing the shoulder blades up off the ground and then all the way back down, all right? This one's for time, a little bit of a longer set. Let's do it. Here we go. Good. Everybody should be feeling those abs kind of clench as you go all the way up. As you continue, as you flex and extend down, I want you to try to pull that belly button in towards the spine instead of letting it flare out. Okay, pulling in towards the spine throughout. Kind of feel around that area, feel that connection. Good, almost there. Yeah, one more superset. 2 and 1. Awesome. Okay, so for this last one, we're going to be on the ground, lying down flat. All right, so you're flat on the ground here with me. Look like a big old T here, okay? So what you're going to do is take that opposite leg up towards opposite arm, okay? Explore there, feel it out, and then same thing on that other side. Big rotation as far as you can go. Go ahead and join me. This one again is for time. Feel free to work at your own speed. Like this one because we're getting our rotation, but at the top end, you can see that we're getting that big shoulder stretch, pectoral opener. All right, 3, 2, 1. And then in between those, going in our conventional plank here at the bottom, we're stacked with those elbows under the shoulders, palms up and away. Big thing here is activating those glutes, activating those deep core muscles throughout, all right? 30-second hold, go ahead and get in position. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Good, lock it in. And strong right here. Quads are getting flexed, the glutes, all the abdomen, pushing away and keeping the shoulders down. Just have a little checklist going down your body. Good, all right, 3, 2, 1, last round of each. Let's rotate. You're making that T. Rotation one last time. Good work, team. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Final plank. Final little bit of our core, okay? Let's finish it here strong. Get into that position. Last 30 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Hold tight. Find your happy place. On that core burn, feeling the full body here. Good. Don't lift or dip those hips. Good. Increasing that endurance so we can stay in these good postural positions all day or as much as possible. Last few seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Drop those hips. Awesome job, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me here in Core and More. And I hope to see you on the Fit Pro show tomorrow if you can. We're talking all about cardio. Join us if you can. I'll be on with Hannah. Thanks, y'all. Take care. Awesome. Yeah. Thanks, all. You guys rock. Appreciate you, Zach, Becky, Georgina, Melissa. Everybody take care. Have a good one.